When I turned 16, I begged my parents to let me throw a small birthday party. The plan was supposed to be simple: a few friends, some snacks, my mom's legendary chocolate cake, maybe a movie. That's it. Peaceful, wholesome, forgettable. Of course, that's not what happened because Bob showed up. Bob was my neighbor, 2 years older, and had an uncanny ability to appear wherever something was happening. Nobody ever officially invited him to things, yet there he was, like a human raccoon. He arrived at my party carrying a giant karaoke machine that he swore he borrowed from his cousin. He plugged it in before I could protest and announced, "Ladies and gentlemen, this party just leveled up." At first, it was hilarious. Bob belted out the worst off-key version of early 2000 seconds pop hits you could imagine. My friends cheered. My parents smiled nervously, and for a moment I thought, okay, maybe this isn't so bad. Then Bob discovered the echo effect. He spent the next 40 minutes screaming random words into the mic like he was the voice of God. Every happy birthday sounded like it came from the depths of a haunted cave. Things got worse when Bob noticed the piñata. My mom had filled it with candy as a fun little activity. Bob decided blindfolds were for cowards and swung the bat with full force, cracking the piñata straight off the string. The candy went everywhere. Kids dove to the floor like it was Black Friday. And Bob shouted, "Survival of the fittest." At some point, he wandered into the kitchen and tried to help with the cake. My mom walked in to find him decorating it with potato chips because, in his words, sweet and salty is gourmet. When she told him to stop, he shrugged and ate half the chips off the top. The final straw came during presents. I was opening a gift from my best friend when Bob grabbed the mic again and started auctioning off my new hoodie like it was eBay. People were laughing so hard that no one stopped him, and I had to wrestle it back before my cousin actually offered $5. By the time the party ended, my parents were exhausted. My living room looked like a candy-filled war zone, and Bob was passed out on the couch hugging the karaoke machine like a teddy bear. Here's the thing though, despite all the chaos, it was one of the most unforgettable birthdays I've ever had. Even years later, my friends don't remember the cake or the gifts, they just remember Bob, the uninvited guest who somehow managed to steal the spotlight without even trying. Now, whenever someone crashes a party or takes things way too far, my friends just shake their heads and say, "Classic Bob."